Adil was a lonely traveler. His passion was to explore new places, wander through forgotten towns, and collect untold stories of the past. Most people called it foolish, but for Adil, this was life's greatest adventure. One evening, he sat in a small one-room inn, planning his next journey. He opened his phone, scrolling through Google Maps, when suddenly a strange name appeared on the screen. Kalapur. Adil frowned. Why have I never seen this before? It's so close. Could this be the hidden place I've always been searching for? The next morning, during breakfast, he casually asked the innkeeper, "Excuse me, is there a village nearby called Kalapur?" The innkeeper froze. His face turned pale, eyes narrowing in unease. After a pause, he muttered, "Son, there's no such village around here. You must be mistaken." Adil smiled, showing him the phone. "But look, it's right here on the map, clear as day." But the innkeeper avoided his eyes and snapped harshly, "Don't trust what's on that phone. I've lived here all my life. No such place exists." Later that evening, Adil tried again. At a small tea stall, he asked the tea seller casually, "Do you know which road leads to Kalapur?" The tea seller nearly dropped the cup, staring at him in disbelief. "You're joking, right? There's no place by that name." Adil insisted, pointing again to the map. Confusion grew deeper. That night, lying in bed, one question echoed in his mind. If this village doesn't exist, why does it keep showing up on my map? The journey. At dawn, Adil slung his bag over his shoulder and set out, following the glowing blue dot on his screen. The road turned from paved to dirt, then narrowed into paths between towering trees. Sunlight barely touched the ground. The air was damp, heavy with the smell of rot. Hours passed. Silence surrounded him. No birds, no people, no movement. Only his footsteps crunching leaves. Suddenly, through the fog, he saw an old wooden sign, covered in rust and dirt. Adil wiped it with his hand, and slowly the words appeared. "Welcome to Kalapur." His heartbeat quickened. He whispered with a half-smile, "So, it is real. The village." He stepped past the sign. The landscape shifted. Crumbling cottages, broken chairs, moss-covered walls, doors half open, windows shattered. The entire village lay in eerie silence, abandoned for decades. But then, figures began to emerge. Pale villagers walked slowly out of their homes. Hollow eyes, lifeless faces, whispering voices. They all stared at Adil and, in unison, murmured, "Welcome, Adil." His bag nearly slipped from his hands. "How do you know my name? I've never been here before." From the crowd, an old frail woman appeared. Her eyes glimmered with something unsettling. She held his hand, cold as ice, and whispered, "You have been here before, child. Long ago, you belonged to us." Adil shook his head violently. "That's impossible. I've never seen this place." Her lips curved into a chilling smile. "Don't you remember? As a boy, you played in these streets. These walls, these trees, you've known them all. You just chose to forget." A man stepped forward, holding a broken lantern. "No outsider remains an outsider. Once the village knows you, your story is changed forever. No escape." Terrified, Adil ran. Through dark paths, twisted alleys, thick woods. Yet every turn brought him back to the same center square. The old well. The same villagers waiting. He screamed, "This is witchcraft. Let me go. I don't belong here." For one fleeting moment, hope appeared. A glowing road ahead, bright and open. Tears streamed down his face as he cried, "I'm free. I'm finally free." But as he stepped onto the road, blinding headlights came rushing at him. A truck's brakes screeched. Then everything went black. The truth. When Adil opened his eyes, his blood froze. He was standing once more in the middle of Kalapur. The villagers surrounded him, this time smiling wickedly. Together, they whispered, "Welcome, Adil. You're one of us now." He looked at his hands in horror. His body was dissolving into mist, his breath turning into smoke. His voice choked in his throat. Piece by piece, he was fading into the cursed air of the village. On the ground, his phone flickered. The Google Maps screen glowed. The red pin marked Kalapur, and beneath it, the chilling words pulsed on the screen. "No exit found. If you enjoyed this creepy story, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more spine-chilling tales every week.